Welcome back, dear viewers, and you are still watching Cairo Local Time. And in this segment of our program, we will talk about Egyptian-UAE relations as Egypt is marking 50 years of relations between the two countries. And the president delivered a speech on this occasion, and he said that he hailed the distinguished and strong ties that bind the two brotherly Arab nations throughout times as a role model to follow. And now we are joined over the phone by Ambassador Gamal Bayoumi, former Assistant Foreign Minister. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Avi.
So, sir, deep and historical brotherly ties joins Egypt and the United Arab Emirates. So what is the significance of celebrating bilateral ties, especially after participating in the economic conference and ahead of holding COP27?
We are proud of such activities because when the Arab League was established in 1946, we were only 7 countries. And we made all these efforts in order to have independence for all the rest of the Arab world.
Yes.
Now we are 22 Arab countries in the League of Arab States.
Yes.
The Emirates came in the 70s during the time of Gamal Abdel Nasser and Sheikh Zayed bin Al Nahyan. And immediately they became a sort of brothers, a sort of friends, and each side is supporting the other in all their aims. We have many common interests, whether in trade, in agriculture, in industry, a big Egyptian community working for the development of this brother country, big investments of the Emirates in Egypt. So it is a brother relation, but also it is a sort of interest which gives every side its benefits also.
Yes. So, sir, the celebrations is held on Wednesday and will last till Friday under the slogan of Egypt and the United Arab Emirates, one heart. What does this slogan reflect about cooperation between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates in various fields?
I appreciate very much that we celebrate with all the Arab countries, especially those very close to us, such good relations and such good occasions, in order to make the public opinion aware of the importance of our relations with our Arab brothers. Because in the Arab dimension now, the Arab trade became 20% of our trade. Investors, the Arabs are the largest investors. Emirates comes among the first row of investors in Egypt. So the sky is the limit. We can enlarge and deepen these sort of relations, and celebrating these occasions, it's a good chance in order to make people-to-people meetings, in order to explore where in other dimensions we can widen our relations.
Yes. So, Mr. Ambassador, can you shed the light on the historical relations that bind the two countries?
Of course, because we were fighting against the imperials and especially the British colonialism in our area.
Yes.
And now we have all the Gulf countries became independent. And so it's not that the Emirates became independent. It is a part of us.
Yes.
We feel that we benefit from this, that we fight for it, and now here is the result. This is the background of our feelings.
Yes. So, sir, also, if we talk about attracting more Emirati investors to Egypt and the fields they are interested in, especially after the decisions taken by the government in the past few years concerning economic reform and decisions taken also today and the IMF fund. How do you see all these decisions and to what extent will affect the investors?
This is a challenge and opportunities for us also. We have a lot of duties in order to attract much more investors in the whole world, and especially in the Arab world. We have to make our bureaucracy much easier. Our banking system, we are trying to develop it according to international level. Transport is also a way and mean to attract investors. On the other side, we are trying to make our partners in the Arab world interest in our industry and in our agriculture, because most of the investment coming from the Arab world as a whole or the Emirates is going by 80% to services, whether it is housing or tourism or banking. 9% only is going to invest in industry and 2% in agriculture and food security. This needs a sort of long dialogue to attract more and more investors in those fields which we much more need rather than the services. So it is a long dialogue. We have to continue it with all patience and to give it all our attention. And the good thing that we have the relation on the highest level, and this is important because a meeting between the two leaders would solve a lot of problems which we, as ambassadors or ministers, would take us months and years in order to solve it. So this is the way in order to deepen our relation, and direct contact between the leadership is a way to do this easily and faster.
Yes, sir, if we talk about the United Arab Emirates stances with Egypt in the past period, and to what extent it was one of the first supporters to the Egyptian state in critical times, can you elaborate, please?
We have a good political coordination, and this was well shown in the Jeddah conference between the 9 Arab countries, including the 6 Gulf states and Egypt, Iraq, and Jordan, when they met the President of the United States. And an Arab front was established, and we won this conference for the sake of our main problem, which is the Palestinian problem. Another dimension here is the economic relations. And we want to do our best in order to make more and more attraction to investors to come to our country, especially the Arabs, because they are near to us and they supported us lately by putting remittances in our banking system, giving loans and grants, and we depend on the surplus of finance coming from the Emirates and the 6 Gulf states to support our economy, and it's going on, and we appreciate this very much.
Yes, I'd like to thank you, Ambassador Gamal Bayoumi, former Assistant Foreign Minister. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Short break, and we'll be back, so stay tuned.